What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel again. Today we've got 21 District, the reply on the channel. Yeah, now I came about this because yesterday I did a video of ONEFOUR, the message, yeah, and people telling me yeah that's beef, bruv. They're beefing with 21 District, and 21 District have a reply, which is this. So I said, look, I've got to hear this. I've got to hear what they have to say, because the ONEFOUR fans don't like the 21 District track. So I want to know. I'm going to be objective, but I want to know if they brought it. Do you know what I mean? I want to know if they can bring the bars as well. So 21 District, we're about to hear them. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's get stuck in. All right.
Police are
straight away again. Disclaimer. You guys, I don't know, is it law? Is it law that you guys have to put a disclaimer on, or like, do you know what I mean? Okay, so this video was created for entertainment purposes only. All lyrics and characters in this song are fictional and should not be taken literally. Okay, let's hear it.
Are investigating links between
say there were 5 drive-by shootings in the city overnight.
You guys do drive-bys in Australia, yeah? Alright. Yo, you lot don't play, you know.
5 shootings the last time we spoke before, but now
let's say in the west. Talking all that shit.
My streets, I'm meant to. That beef, I've been through. One heat, I'll send you. Don't need a team to end you. Say less, move heavy. In the west, I'm ready. Want some, then come. Who's first, lads? One by one.
Tell me how many times your dogs got got. We took numerous trips to the 70 block. I heard Q confirmed, call out the OGs, tell them send them Glocks. Run and snitch to the ops, cause we know it's Sydney, but to let off shots.
Okay, he's calling them out, saying, well, how many times did you lot send your shots? You lot got like dogs? Is that what he's saying? I can't hear exactly what he's saying because his accent's a bit strong. So I'm not catching everything that he's saying. But I guess this guy's he's done something, because he's covered his face as well. If you can't see your face, you ain't done it, innit? Okay, come on then.
Block. I heard Q confirmed, call out the OGs, tell them send them Glocks. Run and snitch to the ops, cause we know it's Sydney, but to let off shots. Fucking radar. 21 District in West Sydney, screaming no effect. Now that we back, running a mark, screaming no effect. Never gonna fuck, cause your music and that was kinda right. But 21 what? One got knocked. Nah lad, I ain't gonna let that slide. From the
Hey, is that him addressing the one that got knocked? The ONEFOUR fans were telling me about how I missed the bar, which was talking about how they used to be 21, but one got knocked. Now they must be 20. Yeah, and then they explained what that meant. And boy, you know, in that situation, is this guy replying to that saying, you guys are chatting crap about that? And talking about how the ONEFOUR gang are snitches.
running a mark, screaming no effect. Never gonna fuck, cause your music and that was kinda right. But 21 what? One got knocked. Nah lad, I ain't gonna let that slide.
Yeah, so he's saying that you can't diss someone and then compliment them. Like, that's the MGK move. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're saying that you're dissing them, saying that they were doing what they're doing, no effect, yeah. But then you told them that their music was kind of alright. Which, to be honest, the ONEFOUR track was hard. The ONEFOUR track was hard, bro, I have to say. But okay, let's hear.
21 what? One got knocked. Nah lad, I ain't gonna let that slide. From the ride in my X5 with the pump on the side. Disrespect, fallen soldiers, that's straight suicide. We've been on top of the streets, check the fucking score. Last time I checked, your leader flops were laying on the floor.
Whoa, 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 whoa. He's calling out names, isn't it? He said names. He called out names. Remember when
Your brothers got dick and Butcher got set for 10. It's wouldn't know.
Butcher got slapped with 10? Is that what he said? I think he said that. Butcher got slapped with 10. Is Butcher in 21 district or is he in 1-4? I think he's in 21, isn't it? He's in 21 district and he got slapped with 10 for what, stabbing someone? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I think I heard.
And Butcher got set for 10. It's wouldn't know. This was back in 09, just like what JM said. So on the curb, this higher, little dog. Who wants smoke? You want smoke?
Oh, they're actually addressing like line by line. They're doing like, because I remember the 1-4 track they were talking about how they've been doing what they've been doing since they've been little on the corners, basically, and he's just addressed that.
Just like what JM said. So on the curb, this higher, little dog. Who wants smoke? You want smoke? We will fucking smoke. The only smoke you really smoke is when you take that drug. I hold it down.
I like that. I like that. So he's saying that, look, you're talking about smoke. You want smoke. The only smoke that you smoke is when you take a toke. When you take a toke, yeah? Alright, so obviously these guys don't like each other, innit? So and I don't know what started. Can someone give me the history of the beef or like where it started from? I want to know, when did the beef start between 1-4 and 21 district? Like, were they friends before? Are they from one clique? Did they split up? Where was the disagreement? Did someone take someone's girl? Something? What happened? You know? The thing I need to say is that the 1-4 track had more hype to it. There was more beat. Like the atmosphere was more upbeat, and there was more people hyping the track. The guys in this, they're nodding their head. They're not jumping around like making it live like the other one. Okay, let's go.
You want smoke? We will fucking smoke. The only smoke you really smoke is when you take that drug. I hold it down from English young and race. We've been through this shit since who got you running? What? Talk about ops, rocks, blocks, trying to be the UK Bronx. Bunch of flops, do anything you wanna be British Bronx. Running back with snitches.
Calling them wannabe British guys. Oh my days.
50 dick up bitches. Your boys inside are on protection. Yeah, that brown your section. Free who? Fuck up no one. No one gives a fuck you. Take him out of the boneyard feet to the OC crew.
That policeman there, yeah, is he actually a real policeman? Is he actually policing them? What's he doing there? Is he acting as security just in case something breaks out? Why is that policeman there? And talking about, he was talking about how 1-4 was saying free this guy, free that guy, but he's saying no one cares about that.
Fuck up no one gives a fuck you. Take him out of the boneyard feet to the OC crew. 1 by 1, 1 on 4. Take all cause I run that 4. Bring it to war now, let's reveal. When I knock on doors, let's see who's real. Pull your steel, lad, this is a different field. Bang, tinted window shield, I grip that piece and stay concealed. Sydney's realest, who them? They never learned their lesson. Your inmates can gangbang, but they gangbang is protection.
Uh-oh. Something's about to turn sour. It's about to turn sour. How can you say the inmate's been gangbanging? He's got a better flow though, this guy. Anyway. They're talking about Sydney's finest.
I grip that piece and stay concealed. Sydney's realest, who them? They never learned their lesson. Your inmates can gangbang, but they gangbang is protection. Oh, still haven't told them trench. When he took them trips down to my district, chopped that bitch right through the fence. Ooh, too tipsy, that whiskey. I'm shifty, debt collector like 50. I've been urging ops in my district. Been dropping flops since 15. Been blowing smoke like a chimney. I clean the evidence quickly. News report, someone's gone missing.
I clean the evidence quickly. News report, somebody's missing. Who's missing? Who they're talking about that's missing? Who from Sydney's finest? Who them? He's referring to 1-4. But what's this business about someone being missing? I know someone can tell me. Please tell me.
15, been blowing smoke like a chimney. I clean the evidence quickly. News report, someone's gone missing. Who's next? 21 in the Western actor. We running mucks in the Greater West Line. The whole lot full of actors. Getting caught in the act, lads. How many times we did done and dropped your ass, put you to the test, exposed on man, bitch.
Whoa, he's saying there that what the 1-4 guys are messy. How many times have they done stuff and got caught? You know, when they do stuff, they don't get caught. That's what he's saying. Yo.
Getting caught in the act, lads. How many times we did done and dropped your ass, put you to the test, exposed on man, bitch.
How many times have we been done and dropped your asses? Now, do these two gangs have wars? Like, do they actually have wars, or is it just when they meet up, you know, they have it out, or like what? Is it planned attacks on a daily basis? Like, what's the sort of, what happens with these guys? Are these guys on the news a lot? Do you know what I mean? I like to know, like, what happens between them on a sort of weekly, monthly, yearly basis, right? Because they clearly have history. One of them was talking about how they did stuff, they've been doing stuff since 2009, like 2009. That's what, 11 years now, man.
Getting caught in the act, lads. How many times we did done and dropped your ass, put you to the test, exposed on man, bitch. That rap shit, them boys better back it. Claim shit they never did. Them boys are plastic. 21 nations, bitch.
Calling them boys plastic, you know. Yo, that's deep. Like, why is he calling them fake? Why is he calling them plastic? I know someone can tell me.
I fake it. These boys invented shake to shift, I hesitate to spray it. Trying to be famous, they think they have it. How many times we catch them? We tip them dogs for nothing, love with them, hope they stay there.
This guy just said the same thing twice, you know. I can't give credibility for that. He just said the same thing twice. He's talking about how many times you guys get caught in the act. Yeah, he said that a minute ago. Yeah. And then now he's ended his, I don't know if he's ended his verse, but he's ended that bit by saying the exact same thing again. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. You gotta fill in that bit with some new meat. You can't put the old meat back there.
Have it. How many times we catch them? We tip them dogs for nothing, love with them, hope they stay there. If you talk the talk, then walk the walk, don't fold yourself. You took numerous trips, man, they ain't like, don't kid yourself. 100% you dip yourself, 110 you fake it just to make it back to your hide. These plebs talk about all these tax, but you ain't about that life.
They're sort of calmly replying line for line. You know, whatever 1-4 says, they got an answer for it. And that's literally why it's called the reply, I'm guessing, because they're literally doing line for line. What did 1-4 reply to this and have it line for line as well? I'd like to see that. This guy's talking about how 1-4 like to chat, you know, but they're not really about that life. Look, if someone's gone to jail, bruv, you're about that life, you know. So I need to understand what you mean when you say that they're not about that life, because clearly, look at the way the guys were hiding their faces in the other one, bruv. They've done stuff. I've been told by the fans that 2 of them are in jail for what, 4 years? You know, with what, 2 years and then parole. Like, what is going on?
You dip yourself, 110 you fake it just to make it back to your hide. These plebs talk about all these tax, but you ain't about that life. My youngins, we on the come up. I've been banging and still topping up, so I ain't afraid of that hammer. I'm snapping away my dockers.
They're literally going line for line. I'm not afraid of that hammer. This guy, the guys in 1-4 were talking about he's gonna bring his something and the hammer. Literally, they're doing line for line. 1-4. I hope you've done your line for line as well. Do you know what I mean? Ah, so it works. Someone commented and told me, do you know what? If you press this, it's gonna work, and it's working.
My dog was hoping that one day we had the gutter. These critics move and get banished. Lads trying to make a threat with that pistol grip, they all got vanquished. Free my team making jobs in and out of lockup. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, my aim's on focus. These girls play hocus pocus. They claim they're off but they just rusty. This is not really your purpose. I'm living my life to the fullest, taking the bullets, going the furthest. 6-1 with the hard shit, going all in like a bloke in a mosh pit. Tell me who wants it, tell me who's asking. We talking business since I was a young kid. Been here since the start of the game.
We're talking business since I was a young kid. I like the way this guy came in. I like the way he came in.
One with the hard shit, going all in like a bloke in a mosh pit. Tell me who wants it, tell me who's asking. We talking business since I was a young kid. Been here since the start of the game. G40 well, I remember the name. He came to the game, he thought he was safe. He saw our face and his energy changed.
Man said, bruv, this guy came to the game, thought he was hot, but he saw our faces and then his energy changed. Yo, which one of them is he talking about? Who is he calling out at this point in time? We need to address this, and we need to find out what's the product. What happened after this?
Know for a fact they pussies. They only drillers for the music. Raw runners don't need to prove this. Old school 101, yeah, let's do this.
Oh my gosh, we've been here only 1 year. Let's do this. You guys only do this for the music. Right? You guys do this for the views and the music. You're not actually the real deal. Now, look, 1-4, I love the music, you know, and for me, everything they say, I believe them. But do I need to believe everything these guys say too? Who's telling the truth, bruv? Who's realer? Do you know what I mean? For me, like, I'm not gonna pick sides, but I don't know, these guys' track is good. It's not as good as the 1-4 track, but they've got some content in here that the style of it. How do I say it? I like this because of the way they're going line for line. Do you know what I mean? Like everything 1-4 said, they're sort of answering each line. Do you know what I mean? And I would love to see 1-4 take this track and break it down line for line and do the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Because these guys are just saying, you guys are chatting, but nah, that's not what happened. This is what happened. So, can 1-4 reply to them and say, no, don't try it. This is actually what really happened, and bring us back over to 1-4 side. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what this song does, and that's the smart thing about it. But that's just me getting technical about music, innit?
Know for a fact they pussies. They only drillers for the music. Raw runners don't need to prove this. Old school 101, yeah, let's do this. Pulling up in the van, bellied up, hitting straight for the man. Strapped up, gotta push it by the gram. Stacked up like I got them bands. I've been doing OT. Putting work for my G's. They ain't never met a G like me. They ain't packing the heat. I'll be running the streets. Tell me loud what you know about beef. Ha, what?
This guy, do you know what? I think this guy's the best on the track. This guy's the best on this track. Like, yeah. That's why they kept him lost, because he's the best on this track.
I've been doing OT, putting work for my G's. They ain't never met a G like me. They ain't packing the heat. I'll be running the streets. Tell me loud what you know about beef. Ha, what you know about moving that pack? What you know about clocking it back? What you know about making that trip? Put the pin on the map so they know where maps, so they cruising. When
Man's talking about Google Maps, you know. What? How do you know? What do you know about making those trips to the pin on the map? Now, is he talking about moving weight? Do you know what I mean? Is he talking about making those trips to the pin on the map, going to make that drop off, or going to do that mission, or whatever it is?
What you know about moving that pack? What you know about clocking it back? What you know about making that trip? Put the pin on the map so they know where maps, so they cruising. On the back my G's, 4x10, y'all know 40. Steady repping hard to the day I'll leave. Put in that work to my lads, set free to my lads locked up. Big budget rocked up, send them in the council, my lads stocked up. You ain't about their bars, you ain't about that life. We got your message, but this is the reply.
We got your message, but this is the reply. Yeah, literally. Literally, this track here is about calling out ONEFOUR and just kind of exposing them, should I say, to exposing them line for line. Yeah, trying to call them up, just calling their bluff on everything that they were saying. Now, I can believe it, I can choose not to believe it. Do you know what? I choose to believe it. Do you know what I mean? I choose to believe it. I'm not taking sides, don't get me wrong. I choose to believe it only because of the style that they did it in. Do you know what I mean? And I would love to hear ONEFOUR's reply to the reply. Do you know what I mean? Is there a ONEFOUR reply to the reply? If there is, please tell me which song it is, and I will do it tomorrow. Like I will listen to it tomorrow, because I enjoy the hell out of ONEFOUR music. I'm a fan of ONEFOUR. Do you know what I mean? 21 District, the guys in the beginning were a bit wavy, a little bit, but like the guy at the end, he's the one, he carried the song. Do you know what I mean? And what I do like about the song is the way they did line for line. Please, let's hear the ONEFOUR side. Anyway, if I missed anything, please let me know. Comment below, let me know. And yeah, post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the song. Let me know what you thought about my review of it. And I'll see you soon. Take care.